Hi folks, and I hope you're all doing okay. Today I want to show you how I created a loop jamming track with my Zoom R8. I recently loaded a video onto YouTube. It was Green Onions by Booker T and the MGs, and although I played some lead keyboard and lead guitar on the track, I thought I could probably do a little bit better, so I wanted to practice and practice the keyboards, practice the guitar, and just see if I can do just a little bit better, and just for my own interest more than anything. So sort of playing along with the track, I thought, well, I know this Zoom can do looping, so I watched a couple of videos on YouTube and to sort of learn how to do it. So I thought I'd bring you my version of how I created this loop jam track. So let me just show you what I've got, or the parts of the recording that I want to loop. So just rewind it back to the beginning. On tracks 7 and 8, which I'm going to play for you to start with, I've got the sequence from the Roland JDXI that I used to create the sort of main backing. So on here we've got some drums, we've got a bass, and we've got some organ as well, which was sequenced in. So have a quick listen. So with that, I added some extra organ. And some guitar as well, some stabs. Let me just rewind that and let you hear this. You didn't hear the guitar stabs. Guitar stabs are just on track 1, and this organ sound by itself is on 4, and then the JDXI is on 7 and 8. So what I wanted to do is to make a jam track which had a chorus and verse, if you like. So the main sort of chorus part, and then the section where the lead comes in and sort of plays the lead part. So this is how I did it. So these tracks need to be bounced down onto one track. So the only way that I know that you can actually loop this is to loop one track at a time. So the 4 tracks that I've got lit up here need to be bounced down onto one track, and track 6 on this is a spare track, so I'm gonna light up track 6. Now what I need to do is turn the bounce feature on here. So that second button along, I'm not sure whether the camera's picking it up, but it says bounce. So bounce is on, bounce off, bounce on. So bounce is now switched on. So these 4 tracks are going to bounce down onto this one track here. So just rewind it back to the beginning. I don't need to worry about the record level, so I'm not putting an input into the recorder. Just simply we're going to record these 4 tracks onto track 6. So I don't actually want this part in the recording, but I just thought I'd show you how I did it all. So I want this part here. Just drop that organ out now and just leave these. So So it's basically just the JDXI now that you're hearing on tracks 7 and 8. So don't stop it too soon, just stop it after the point that you want it to loop. So I want that first section and then that second section looping. So let's just, we'll mute those other tracks now, just turn track 6 on and we'll have a listen to track 6 by itself. So let's rewind it and have a listen to track 6. So we don't need to listen to it all the way through. Now what we need to do now is to turn this into a loop, and to do it you press the track button and then you select track 6. It's already selected, but if it was, say, number 1 was lit up, you'd just press 6, so 6 is lit up orange. And in the track menu, the second item down is loop. So put it onto loop, use the jog wheel to turn the loop on. Okay, and then press enter. You can now set a starting position for the loop and a length for the loop. So let's have a look at the starting position. So press enter and it brings up like a graphical display of the waveform in the track, and it's got the bars. So because I recorded this with the metronome running, I'm pretty sure that the bar information is correct. So the recording actually starts 2 bars in, or the part of the recording that I want starts 2 bars in. So if I use the jog wheel just to move it 2 bars in, hit the play button, that's where I want it to start. Now where I want it to end is it's about 12 bars length. So if I go to the length position now, so this second button along, if I press that, it will allow me to adjust the length. We're now looking at the end of the waveform, so use the jog wheel just to bring it back. And we actually want to be, there's 12 bars worth basically, so it's a bit like a 12 bar blues sort of thing. So you would set it to the end of bar 14. So remember, it started on bar 2, so it's going to finish at the end of bar 14. There's your 12 bars. So if we have a listen to it now, just rewind it, have a listen to it all the way through. First part of the recording. So that's looping perfectly. So all I need to do now is just escape out of that, escape out of that, and escape out of that, and we've just got this one track lit up, which is now the loop track. And if I just rewind it back to the beginning of that loop, hit play, you'll see the light comes on here, and that will now keep on looping now forever and a day, or until I press the stop button. Play along with my guitar or play along with the keyboards, and just keep practicing and practicing until I get it right. Anyway, I hope you found that interesting. It has some great features, this Zoom R8. makes a really good sort of jam along track for me to sort of play along to. So I hope you found that interesting. If you like what you see, maybe you'd consider subscribing to my channel and give us a comment. I'd like to hear from you. Give us a thumbs up too, that would be much appreciated. Anyway, you take care, I wish you all the best, and we'll see you again soon. Bye bye for now.